Okay, what's up guys, Game Fever Games here, and it's Saturday and it's time for another Drum Scripted Saturday. And on this episode I'm just probably briefly going to talk about the AJ promo, the pipe bomb, the shelf soccer, she put all those divas that was currently in the ring in line. I enjoyed it. It was a great promo. She said the truth. It was like one of those kayfabe, but it's not kayfabe moments. Everything she says is the truth. The only wrestler in the ring when she was cutting that promo that's better than her in ring wise is Natalie. It's Natalia. Everybody else sucks. Yeah, Brie has gotten better, but who are you gonna say is the better wrestler, Brie or AJ? You're gonna say AJ. That moment where the top 3 best female wrestlers in the company are, I'm gonna go by true skill. Natalie, Snuka's daughter, Layla. Put Layla in front of Jimmy Snuka's daughter. AJ and Kaylee. Everybody else. Then you put Naomi at the end, because she actually has talent. You put Naomi at the end. Everybody else is just straight ass. And I'm not saying because they have an ass. I'm talking about the ass translation as in garbage, and they're only there because AJ was right. They are failed models. And WWE gave them a shot and taught them the basics of wrestling. So when they have to put on a wrestling show, they could somewhat put up a half one. But yeah, AJ was right. The whole promo. The only person that didn't count was Natalie. You see how she had AJ had to take a non-kayfabe shot at Natalia because the whole wrestling thing and the whole getting there didn't affect her. Of course, if you grew up with the Heart Foundation, you're gonna know how to wrestle. That's common sense. So, but she had to take a shot at her new husband. It's a good promo. What can you say? She said it all. The WWE, in my opinion, stopped caring about the Divas division ever since Lita retired. That's when I saw they just didn't care. In my opinion, the Divas division was at its highest when, I'm going to say Trish and Lita were still around. Then Beth took over that long Divas title run she had before she left the company. And then she left. And then ever since Beth left and Karma has never came back, WWE is like, yeah, let's give it to the best diva on the roster. Because Michelle McCool left, so let's give it to Layla until we develop the younger talent, which is Caitlyn and which is AJ. Okay, now Caitlyn and AJ have developed now. Throw it on the backs of them. For some reason we're not pushing Natalia, or Natty, whatever she's called backstage or on television, because she could wrestle too. Even though we're going to excuse that botch that she did 2 weeks ago when she had I forgot what it's called. I was going to call it the Scorpion Lock because that's what Sting calls it. She had it locked in but let go of it too soon and the referee didn't ring the bell. So I'm going to say that's a 50-50 because the referee could have played it off. But then that gives me another illusion that the refs don't know the outcomes of the matches either. Because if he knows the finish, he would have let it slide and then would have rang the bell when Natalie tried to get him to raise her hand earlier. But yeah, besides that, Randy Orton loses another car. It's him a thing with cars. I think they're giving him the Sid Vicious treatment. Kofi Kingston destroyed his NASCAR. Christian destroyed his tour bus, and Daniel Bryan yesed up his yes, I said yesed up. Daniel Bryan yesed up his Cadillac Escalade. Oh, well, now it's a Yescalade. So, Randy Orton, I hope you have the best car insurance in the world, because over the past, Kofi Kingston did that in 2011, right? So over the past 2 years, you lost 3 vehicles. There you go. I like that Daniel Bryan is the #1 face in the company, and he's tied for the #1 wrestler in the company, because in my opinion, it's him and CM Punk as the 2 top wrestlers, just strictly based on wrestling in the company. And I like it when the realistic side of the wrestling industry reflects on the storyline. The #1 face is one of the #1 guys that can wrestle. The #2 face is the tied for the #1 guy that has the wrestling ability. I like that. Unlike with John Cena, he's in the top 10, but he's nowhere near top 5 as in terms of wrestling. I'm not saying he can't put on great matches, because the one with Shawn Michaels, I think that was in 2010 in UK, that was pretty good. Then we got the one, and I think 2011 at Money in the Bank, that was good as well. Then the one at Night of Champions on that same year, that was good too. The first match of 2013, you guys have probably already forgot it since it's already August. It was John Cena versus Dolph Ziggler. That match was good. Go back and find it. So John Cena can put on good matches. He's just not, in my opinion, one of the top 5 wrestlers the company has. Now, as in terms of overall, he's easily in the top 5. Why do I put John Cena as an overall? Talking about mic skills, charisma, work enthusiastic, wrestling. Because no matter what John Cena does, no matter what he says, whether it be entertaining, whack, boring, whatever, he gets reaction out of the crowd. And that is the #1 thing that you have to do in this business, is you have to get some type of reaction out of the WWE Universe. If you don't get any type of reaction, Vince will just wish you luck on your future endeavors. And on that note, I'm going to end this drama script Saturday. Feel free to ask me a question down below. The ways to contact me and to ask me a question are in the description box below. And I'm Game Field on Games, guys. Until next Saturday, I'm out here, guys. Peace.